everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. Today we are in Mondstadt. You might be wondering why. It has nothing to do with what we're going to do. I just finished recording the little Klee story. I thought it'd be cute to do, but it was very, very short. And it was very sweet. And what I've been told about today's quest is that it's emotional. So we might go from something very happy to something a bit more sad. I hope it's not too bad though. We'll see. There's been a lot of story content lately, and I'm not gonna lie, this time, the reason for this being another story video is because I'm super sore. I'm forcing myself to get out of my shell and go outside, and so what I tried to do is going to the gym. So I'm trying, and I'm really sore from it because I'm a nerd. Anyway, another story that I was told to do, and for a long time, is the Yoi story. And if it's something you want to see, there's a lot of story content, including Star Rail, Genshin Impact stories, and the world quests that I all upload on the second channel. So if you're looking for more story content, make sure to check that out. And let's get ready to go from cute to sobbing. Here we go. Story quest. We are going to do, finally, as you can see, I have a lot of story quest content that we can do in the future still, but I want to do Neuvillette. The other ones, most of these are so old, you probably don't even remember what happens in them, so they're almost good again. My prio lays with Neuvillette. Oh, I remember why I didn't do these anymore. I don't know how to pronounce any of these. Deluvies? Deluvies chapter act 1. Neuvillette. Cancel them. He's cancelled. Oh yeah, we got all of these as well. I kind of miss... I've barely done any of them. I kind of miss doing them. The old ones though, I cannot get through Chongyun. I think Chongyun gave me the worst aftertaste for hangouts ever. Neuvillette?
Wonders what he's been up to.
Probably Nuring? Or
Paimon has so many questions about his true identity.
Let's
go talk to him and find out.
About his true identity, you say? Is this something you unlock after the last Archon quest? The 4th? Because then it would make sense. If you don't know... Wait, I feel... What? Okay. I'm not sure when you unlock this one. So maybe it is after the 4th Archon quest. And if it isn't, then isn't that a bit early to wonder what his true identity is, supposedly? Maybe I should have him in the party. There we go. Alright. Now we're canon. Hey, gang.
Did I hear that right? Monsieur Neuvillette, are you sure you'd like to take over the case yourself?
Stop saying nerve. A case.
That's right.
Okay.
No, but why? Technically speaking, cases like this are better left to the guards.
I'm really intrigued.
Neuvillette! Sedine! Hey there! What
Sedine.
are you talking about?
We know Sedine. I don't remember Sedine. I'm sorry.
Traveler in Paimon, please help me talk our Chief Justice out of this. He wants to investigate a case on his own.
On his own?
No, this is completely unprecedented. How can we have the Udex acting like a private detective?
What's it about? Planning to break into a new industry? I can introduce you to some amazing detectives. Oh, not those people in Inazuma again.
Thank you for your concern, but I currently have no such plans.
Sorry, that was a bit raw.
Oh, apologies. I took your question in earnest.
Yeah.
It now occurs to me that it was most likely in jest.
It's okay. It's okay.
So,
Alien boy.
what is it exactly? It sure sounds serious if it's something you've got to investigate personally.
Right.
A Melusine named Kiara received a threat letter.
Oh god. Well, I mean, hey, Melusine already, it's his wheelhouse.
And then?
What do you mean, and then? Isn't that enough?
That is all the information I have acquired at this stage.
The private detective part not going so hot yet, but don't worry, we can give you some hints.
Huh?
I think it's reason enough to investigate. That's messed up.
I have no idea why you're so hung up over this. I've checked the schedule in advance, and it seems like there aren't any trials today.
Ah.
So, if you insist...
Lovely.
I have no objections.
Let's go.
Thank you for understanding. I will leave a note explaining my absence on my desk.
Uh-huh.
I would appreciate it if you could take it to Lady Farina.
All right.
She
is she in
no
this?
Interest in official affairs, but standard procedure dictates that I'm still responsible for reporting to her.
I love this. Guys, I know there's been a lot of talk about people either liking or disliking Farina, and I've voiced my opinion as well, but I am extremely intrigued in how the whole dynamic ends up working, because in the end, we know almost nothing about her in 4 Archon quests, which is why I think there's gonna be more, right? Either way, I really like that she has nothing to do with any of the other Archons. I would have expected by now that we get an event or something, that we go talk to other Archons about the Hydro Archon. Maybe they would know more, but maybe also they only knew the old one. I don't know. Either way, I do really like that this Archon is so different.
Yes, understood.
Yes.
I'll come back later and deliver the note to her.
Uh-huh. Yes. Hops away happily. I love their walk, man.
Judging from Sadine's reaction, it must be pretty rare for you to investigate stuff personally.
Uh-huh.
What's so special about this case?
It's about Milazines.
I cannot tell you just yet, but it reminded me of certain past events.
Oh, there's more to it.
There could be complicated conflicts of interest behind all this,
Oh.
so I must eliminate all risks in advance.
Okay, conflicts of interest? Care to explain in detail?
Come on, stop being so secretive. We still have no idea what's going on.
It's sensitive information and you spill it out like beans.
It is not my intention to keep you in the dark, but I need some time to revisit those memories and collect my thoughts.
Oh no, here come the tears already. Start to rain. Where's the rain? Oh, there it is. Yep. That's me, guys. I'm sad.
Long story short, a little more than 400 years ago, I became the Iudex of Fontaine and initiated a series of institutional reforms.
Okay.
There were few people I
400
could
years.
trust,
Old man.
but I had two subordinates who were exceptionally trustworthy and capable.
Oh.
Carol, a Melusine, and Vautrin, leader of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
That's good pronunciation, though. Not gonna lie. Don't be mad at me. There's been a lot of Paw Patrol ads lately, and I saw Surveillance Paw Patrol in my head.
They must have been amazing people to receive
The crossover
such
no one
advice from
expected.
you.
Indeed. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to protect them.
Oh no. No flashback cutscenes, please.
The reforms damaged the interests of some.
Yeah.
The more conservative faction took advantage of Carol's identity to instigate political unrest.
You're joking.
Ultimately, they wanted me to yield more of my power.
That didn't happen.
The incident resulted in Carol taking her own life, and
Wow.
Vautrin being exiled. From then on, I've been especially careful when dealing with cases related to Melusines.
Really? Jesus. You're concerned that you're the perpetrator's real target. Seems like they're using Melusines against you.
All Melusines used to live a secluded life away from human society.
Uh-huh.
I granted their wishes when some of them, including Carol, asked me to bring them to the court of Fontaine.
Okay.
Many common folk believe that I share a special bond with the Melusines. and
Yeah.
Whatever they do can be traced back to me.
I mean, I agreed with the first part. I don't know about the second part.
Some of them, especially those who hold a grudge against me,
Criminals.
exploit that belief and stir up conflict over Melusines in an attempt to lay the blame on me.
That's wild. That works?
I have nothing against the opinions of others,
Uh-huh.
but the moment a whirlpool of conspiracy forms, it inevitably affects the innocent.
Yeah.
It has already happened once, and I want to make sure it does not happen again.
Okay. Well, this is some deep stuff. I came here all haha jokey and whatever. It's not looking good.
Even so, why do you have to be the one investigating?
Because he doesn't want to involve other people.
There's the guards, the Maréchaussée Phantom, and the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
There can be so many
Aren't
things.
they more
The
than
Paw
enough
Patrol.
to figure out what's going on?
He finds it's his responsibility because he's failed in the past. I don't know. I kind of get why.
Based on prior experience, there is a high chance that those who hold hostility towards me do not belong to the same department.
Uh-huh.
The political system of Fontaine is relatively complex.
I know.
It involves the interests of multiple different factions.
This is also a French stereotype that the paperwork and everything around it is always very awful.
However, since I am technically an outsider in Fontaine,
Uh-huh.
a lot
Same.
of trouble could be avoided if I personally took on the case.
Champion.
Outsider?
Yeah. Let's hear it.
But aren't you the Chief Justice of Fontaine? Why would you be an outsider?
He's import.
I understand where you are coming from, but there is not necessarily a connection between my responsibilities and how I perceive myself.
Okay.
You know very well about my true identity, and have even met others of my kind in other nations.
Maybe. Oh, you get to do this quest before the act, and if you don't do it, you don't get this dialogue? You're a dragon boy.
Even though I was born with a human form, there is a fundamental difference between dragons and humans.
Wait, I can tell that much.
Taking on the role of Chief Justice does not make me a part of this community.
That's not true.
In fact, the status I was granted has prevented me from forming deeper bonds with others.
That is true, but it does make you a part of the community.
I have lived in Fontaine for a long time, but I do not belong here. That is why I call myself an outsider. A fish out of water.
Nice dad joke after that. If you put it that way, we're also outsiders to Fontaine. We're outsiders to Tevat as far as I understand.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with all those organizations anyway. So how about we come with you on your investigation?
Little alien duo, alien trio out here.
Let's team up and round up all the bad guys lurking in the dark.
That does not sound like a bad idea.
Right?
I rarely investigate cases on my own, but with professionals like you around, I'm sure it will go a lot smoother.
I don't know if professionals is the term. We can also bring you a lot of trouble. People don't really like us, I feel.
Oh, Paimon's starting to get a little embarrassed. Just leave it to us.
All right. No, don't leave it to
my note
us.
of absence right away. Let us depart together once
Yeah,
I'm done.
together. I was gonna say, leave it to us means like, you stay here, we'll go do it. Writes a note to Freminet and sets it on the desk.
Let us go.
Yes.
We should visit Kiara first and try to gain a better understanding of the situation.
Sounds good. Let's go. As he floats away in his charge attack.
So Neuvillette feels like he doesn't truly belong here in Fontaine, but is that really true?
Depends on what level you mean.
Paimon feels like he has a kind of skewed perspective on a lot of things. Anyway, let's catch up with him first.
Sure. His point's good. It makes sense. The remains of the past day. Deluvies, I don't know how to pronounce it. Chapter Act 1.
I've been thinking. You called yourself a fish out of water,
I need
right?
to get out of this loud music area.
But since you're the Hydro Dragon, would a dragon out of water suit you better?
Shut up.
Thank you for your suggestion. I will consider
No.
using a more accurate term in private occasions.
Yeah, no one knows.
Please allow me to rephrase.
No,
Has a dragon out of water?
you're fine. Don't listen to Paimon.
That sounds kind of weird. Let's stick with the previous version instead.
Paimon, you're the worst. I'm out of Palais Mermonia with Plessia, l'assistante cardinale. D'analyse, what was it again? Oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale. I'm taking the scenic route. You know me, I love my scenic. I love my movement, I love my scenic. I'm about to die from fall damage. Haha, I can't drown here. Bet you thought. You guys also get a mini heart attack when you like fall in water with no stamina. And you're like, oh right, can't drown here. You know how long it's gonna take us to get used to that again in the new region? When you can't swim anymore? I'm actually sad already, which is also very French, looking forward to sad things and being sad about them when you can just enjoy them right now. Kiara, I'm here. Hey little champ. Dude, I actually love these outfits, it's so cool. Oh, they're pointing at us?
The weather's amazing
Probably at,
today.
probably at Chief Justice, huh? I love how they have a little waggle, it's so cute.
Kiara.
Boo. She's like, huh? Chief Justice, what are you doing here?
Monsieur Neuvillette! And you are?
We're randoms, we're just aliens.
Oh, I remember.
Oh,
You're the Traveler and Paimon. I've heard about you.
hello.
Aw, she's adorable.
I know.
Hey there, it's nice to meet you.
Uh-huh.
Thanks for the compliments. Is there anything I can do for you?
Yeah, I'd like a cup of tea? Okay, probably not that, huh?
I heard from Sidine that you received a threatening letter.
Yeah.
A threatening letter. Oh, right. I remember now.
Huh? What? Oh. Oh yeah, I never cared about that.
The letter fell through the crack in my door as I was heading out this morning.
Really?
It said something about catching me, so I thought someone wanted to play hide and seek.
Oh, lovely. Did they find you yet?
But Sidine told me it was a threatening letter, and that I could be in danger.
Uh-oh.
But that's not gonna happen with everyone looking after me, right?
Maybe take a break from your shift? Let's get you somewhere safe.
Have you run into any suspicious-looking people recently?
Uh-oh.
Suspicious-looking people? What counts as suspicious?
Someone who followed you from behind? Or someone who always strikes up conversation with you? Oh. You!
Did you think of something?
Yeah, us. We struck up conversation.
Nope.
Oh.
I don't remember meeting anyone like that.
What a gasp, then.
Do you still have the letter with you? I want you to show me what it says.
Yes.
Oh, let's see. Found it.
Nice. Where were you keeping that? Boop. Oh yeah, I can read this. It says, Ich wof avel zinzel. I wish you could. Is there a way to decode this? Has someone decoded it yet?
Now then,
Oh, that's meme format.
get lost. If you don't leave the Maréchaussée Phantom, I will come and catch you in person.
Wow.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Wow.
A
Oh.
single threat. Neither the handwriting nor the content itself reveals anything about the writer's intentions.
Did no one hear the camera? Are they concealing their identity on purpose?
We can't rule out that possibility.
Right.
Since you can't think of anyone suspicious, I will be heading back to the Palais Mermonia to review some official documents.
Uh-huh.
Kiara,
Really?
you should come with us.
Yes.
It's safer if you stay close by.
This is what I thought too.
Sure. Wait, no.
No, come on.
I still have a case to work on. I promised Alof that I'd check on her place later.
Ah.
But you are
We'll
being
go there.
watched right now. Going off on your own could be dangerous.
I'll stick with her.
And that's where we come in to help.
Yep.
We'll stay with Kiara and make sure she's safe.
Don't worry. I know someone's right there behind this pillar. He's right there, Neuvillette. This dramatic irony is too much for me to handle.
With us around, anyone scheming to hurt Kiara can forget about it.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Traveler. Big Sis Paimon.
Big sis Paimon, so cute. I was gonna say something about it too.
Don't worry, your big sis Paimon is super strong.
Alright, she's definitely gonna get scared and hide behind me at some point during this quest. Now you know.
All right. Let us go our separate ways for now. Please take care of Kiara.
Of course.
We'll take her to a lost place right away. See you around.
Ilov. Let's go!
So,
I
Kiara,
caught you.
how old are you?
10. He's gone. I'm sorry. Did I cut you off? How old are you?
Let me think.
Oh, he's at 10.
2, 10? I can't remember.
What?
I remember coming to the Court of Fontaine with Carol and Neuvillette. That must have been a long time ago.
Well, that's 400 years ago, so
Carol?
that's old.
Neuvillette mentioned her just now?
Yeah.
That was more than 400 years ago. Why would Paimon be a big sister to you?
What do you mean?
My memory isn't that good.
Paimon's 500
Carol
years old.
told me I could address others based on how I feel about them.
Okay.
Paimon feels a lot more grown up than me,
Uh-huh.
so you're a big sis.
This is cute.
Paimon sees.
This is very peaceful.
Hey, Traveler, did you hear that?
I did. What do you want me to say? She didn't say anything about me. Oh, here's Ilov. I didn't even realize this is her right here. Boutique staff. Oh, the little flowers. I love the flower scenes, dude. I love flowers. Oh! Who was that? Wait, it was just Charlotte.
Strange.
That was Charlotte.
Paimon felt like someone was following us.
I saw the red hat. I'm pretty sure it was just Charlotte who's interviewing us. Or like, not in, like paparazziing. I doubt she's the culprit, but why is she tracking though?
Kiara, you're here. Huh? Wait, aren't these two?
Yeah, we're prisoners. We snuck out for a little bit. We'll go back later.
Oh, they're the Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
I'm just a traveler. So raw. I don't even get to be called my own name.
I thought so. What brings you here?
We're on a secret mission. I can't tell you we're secret.
All right. Guess I shouldn't have asked.
I appreciate you playing along.
May I begin inspecting the store as planned?
Really?
Of course. Go ahead.
Inspecting the store? Buy a nice little hat for yourself. These sun hats are so cute, actually. I'd love one.
No hazards detected. You've cleared the inspection. Seems like the criminal from that case last month never set foot in here at all.
Wow, interesting. What would a hazard be in this scenario?
That was quick. What were you inspecting?
Yes, thank you.
I took a look around the shop. Neuvillette says that us Melazines have special eyes that can see things people can't.
Okay.
Things like bloodstains.
Really?
No matter how hard
Okay.
you try to clean them up, we Melazines can see their residual stains for some time. Pretty cool, huh?
That does tie back into the story quest with all the Melusines. The what is it called? The world quest. There's a lot of blood involved in that too.
All right. Now that you're done inspecting,
Oh.
can we have a chat?
Let's hear it. Dude, I love this hat. Look at this. It's so nice. Not the fedora. They both look very 2D, but...
Hear me out. I'm planning to release an outfit for children next month.
Yo.
And wanted to hire you as my model. Is that okay with you?
That's kind of cute.
Of course. Is there anything I need to do?
Wear the outfits, probably?
Please wait a moment while I take your measurements. The sample should be a perfect fit.
True.
Seems like they get along really well.
Yeah, they definitely know each other.
What are you looking at?
I think there's someone over there.
Is there really someone watching us?
Yes.
Let's sneak over and take a look.
You're the one that's talking. I was being quiet. I love when people start arguing, like, shushed.
I think light and frilly clothes look best on you.
Light?
Definitely look cute wearing them.
I think the dark contrast would look very nice.
I love them too. Especially the soft and fluffy kind.
I see you. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? I could tell her. I could tell it was her silly hat from the distance.
Strange. Why isn't he back yet?
Gotcha!
Yes. Yes. That would have been if this was the first quest in Genshin Impact, that would have been my profile picture. I love it. Even the birds got scared.
Charlotte, what are you doing here?
Stop. She's protecting. Oh my god, she's gonna get taken away now while we're distracted. I'm so over it.
Oh, wait, don't tell Paimon you're the one who sent Kiara that threatening letter.
No.
But you don't seem like the type to...
Nah.
Threat letter? What threat letter?
What are you doing here exactly?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll be straight with you. I don't know the slightest thing about that threat letter you mentioned.
Right.
I only wanted to follow Monsieur Neuvillette and request an interview with him.
Oh. You're stalking.
You want to interview him?
Guys, please look at the little Melusine. She's actually gone. I'm so mad.
That's right. I'm not the only one, you know. Interviewing him is every journalist's dream.
You're the only journalist we know of. Is she?
But it's not an easy task to accomplish.
Uh-huh.
The Palais Mermonia rarely accepts appointment requests from us,
Uh-huh.
and we never have the chance to interrupt when the court's in session.
Right.
So imagine how surprised I was seeing him out on the streets today.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like you were investigating something too. The perfect opportunity to whip up an exclusive, don't you think?
Well, the reason he's doing it is that it has to kind of stay quiet. So making an exclusive would beat that point.
Of course, I'll make sure to turn in my manuscript to him for review.
Okay.
I have my principles, and I'd never publish an article without the consent of all parties involved.
I don't think he'd agree. It's better if we kept the secret.
Yeah, we're doing a secret investigation that can't be made public knowledge.
It's very secret. It's actually about Melusine. She just tells the whole story.
I see. Well, if you say so, I guess I'll put this matter aside for now.
Sounds good.
What a shame. Chances like this don't come by very often, you know.
I know.
In exchange, could you tell me what the threat letter is about?
No.
I swear I won't tell.
No. I can't. What do you mean in exchange?
All right, then.
How are we so easy to convince? We are the least trustworthy people. I would not trust myself. Ever. You tell Shred about the letter Kiara received.
What? Someone's targeting a cute little Melusine?
And she's gone. She's been taken away.
Not so loud.
Yep.
It just so happens that I did an interview with Kiara. Last month, in fact.
Okay.
It was well received by our readers, so I was planning to continue the series.
Mm-hmm.
And now someone's coming after her.
Mm-hmm.
I'll ask my colleagues about it. Who knows? We might find something.
Okay, they're still
But
talking,
don't
I
worry.
think.
I know what I'm doing. This secret's safe with me.
Alright, if you say so.
But I gotta warn you, even if I keep my lips sealed, others will know eventually.
How? How?
Why?
Yeah.
People care a great deal about Monsieur Neuvillette's each and every move.
Yeah.
Some may have already realized that something was up. Besides, the case involves Melusines, so...
Everyone knows he's attached to Melusines.
Anyway, I'll get going now. Watch yourselves, alright?
Alright, we'll do. Take care, Charlotte.
Well, that was a nice chat. Let's head back and check on Kiara.
Okay. As long as she's not gone, I'm all good. Ah, she's fine. Really? What is all this cameos? Clorind?
What do you think? The design looks pretty good, huh?
Is this the design?
I think it's great!
Huh. It's very pretty indeed.
This is so random. I love it though.
Haran, what are you doing here?
Hello.
It seems that you just showed up out of nowhere.
So did we just now, essentially.
As I passed by the Palais Mermonia, I heard that Neuvillette was investigating a case with you.
Uh-huh.
Technically speaking, he and I are under an employer-employee relationship.
Okay.
It didn't feel right to have my employer personally take on such trivial cases.
You're just a mercenary, actually. You'd be great friends with Dia. That's what I'm getting to. She's a mercenary.
I happen to have some time at the moment, and came to take a look. I sometimes have my clothes custom-made at this boutique.
Really?
In case, so we always have a lot to talk about.
I wish.
Oh,
That must be
Neuvillette
expensive.
sure is lucky to have someone like you.
He's paying the big bucks, though. It makes sense.
Leave this to me. You should go meet up with Neuvillette.
Okay. Sure.
Okay,
I
then,
trust her.
we'll leave Kiara in your hands.
Right?
Come on, let's go find Neuvillette.
Twist is she's the bad. Nah, she's not the bad guy. No, no, no way.
How has your work been recently?
This is cute.
Same as usual. My schedule normally isn't too packed, so I have plenty of time for myself.
Sounds lovely.
Ooh, then shall we go out to play?
Oh.
How about a beach vacation, like last time?
Whoa.
I've even signed up as a volunteer lifeguard. I'm really good at swimming, so I'm sure I can help.
Always need to do something. That's cute. That's cute. Does Elofs have something to say? No, she's done. Churia boutique. Non merci. La bise. La bise means kisses. No thanks. Kisses. Interesting. About how the investigation is coming along. It's cruising like this kind of. It's kind of just like. Imagine you're just sitting at your desk, someone cruises in like this. Oh, sorry about that.
You're back. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Yeah, Cloren's taking care of her now. I hope you don't mind.
We ran into Cloran. She offered to help us protect Kiara.
I'm starting to say it the VA way. Maybe I should go back to saying Clorinde. It's not that different. Clorinde, chlorine, chlorine.
That is good to hear. I trust her abilities.
Okay, good.
It looks like Kiara is in good hands.
I thought so too.
We thought so too.
Yes.
Well, did you find any leads?
Did you?
I've been looking over the case records, specifically inspection reports submitted by Kiara and major cases I have judged over the past decade.
Okay.
I have come up with two plans. On one hand, I could start with Kiara and track down the group behind all this step by step.
Yeah. Or I could use her as bait.
On the other, I could also analyze the conflicting interests of these major cases and confirm my suspicions if there is indeed a mysterious group that bears a grudge against me.
Sure.
They both sound like pretty solid plans, but can you really finish browsing through all these documents? That's a lot of reading even for Paimon.
He's a dragon.
Don't worry. I'm a fast reader when it comes to official documents.
Yeah.
After all, I have several hundred years of reviewing under my belt.
Your head must feel like it's exploding. It seems like the most, I mean, to me anyway, it seems like the most uninteresting thing ever.
Well, if you read through them, we have nothing else to do.
Really? Really? Will we?
Thank you. I will continue looking through the ones piled up on the desk.
Ah, yeah.
But feel free to browse through anything else in this room.
We've done this before. Wasn't it in Sumeru? There was an act where we also were browsing through things. Oh my goodness. Wrightsley, Sausage, sub-sausage. The defendant, Sausage, has confessed to his crimes and was declared guilty by Neuvillette. Wrightsley will be... Sausage will be exiled to the Fortress Meropide, where he will be serving his sentence. During the trial, Neuvillette remained silent for a long time. Interesting. Bribery case. There's been a severe bribery scandal with the guards. The Special Security and the Surveillance Patrol has been investigating the case. All suspects involved have been arrested. The suspects have confessed to their crimes. Okay. Not much info about that. All that stood out to me so far is that he was silent, apparently. Neuvillette was during during Sausage's banishment. Whatever you call it. About the Representative Council's proposal. They have filed a request to collaborate with the Marché Phantom on certain public events. Okay. This involves it. Based on research, they believe that Milazines can enhance the popularity of these events. The Marché Phantom has yet to respond. However, it has not prohibited the Milazines from participating in such activities. That sounds more interesting. And then smuggling. The smuggling case was solved by the joint force of the guards and the Marché Phantom. The principal offenders have received judgment based on the severity of their crimes. Please refer to the appendix for the list of names. Okay, well, we should probably have a look at that then. Oh, there's one more, is there? About Spina di Rosula, really? I want to hear what he has to say first.
You're done reading already?
No.
Please wait a moment. I still need some time.
Well, I'm not done, so thankfully for that. Let's hear this. Yeah, here's Callus again. Busta Spina di Rosula was defeated in the duel and died of serious injuries. The defense of his honor now has come to a close. The defendant did not raise any objections through the trial. Iudex Neuvillette reserved judgment in this case. Its details are still under investigation. I would say under investigation again with the stuff we figured out like recently.
Have you made any progress?
I mean, I found a couple things relating to it, or feeling like they did, but I can't say that they link into your story for sure.
We skipped through some of them, but there wasn't anything useful.
Nothing at all?
Oh, there's so many documents lying around. Just how many cases have you handled?
400 years worth.
I would love to answer that question, but the truth is I've never made a precise calculation myself.
That's crazy that you've not done that. We humans do that all the time.
If memory serves me right, there should be at least...
As if I was a human.
100,000 cases.
100,000?
The documents you see are just a small fraction of what's really there.
100,000?
Whoa, that's a lot.
That doesn't make any sense.
Looks like the work of a Chief Justice isn't easy at all.
10,000 cases a day.
That might be how it seems from another's perspective, but trials and official duties are, to me, simply routine.
Yeah, sounds kind of boring.
There are many documents here. Take a break if you are tired.
I'm not tired, I just don't like doing it.
You read Paimon's mind.
All right, let us take a break.
Is she gonna T-pose on the couch again? Huh. He's so nice, though. What kind of tea we drinking here? Hey guys, black tea or berry tea? Like fruit tea? Fruity? Fruity tea. I don't know how you say it. Yes. He wants us to get back to work.
Even though resting is a part of taking a break, shouldn't we at least talk about something?
Now let's sit in silence.
All the silence is making Paimon feel really awkward.
Get used to it. Silence can be nice.
Please pardon my lack of consideration. People rarely come to the Palais Memmonia for matters outside of work. To be quite honest, I am not sure what we should do.
I like this. I think this is cute too.
Would you like to have some drinks, perhaps? You must be thirsty after all that work.
Yes, sure.
Ooh, drinks! Thank you!
I feel like we could be. Come on. We're really?
Paimon wonders what Neuvillette likes to drink.
Water.
Oh, maybe he's a fan of really fancy wines.
Water.
He seems like the type of person who'd own an entire winery.
Water.
You know, like T-Luke.
Who? Several exquisite wine glasses.
What's inside these glasses?
It is water.
It's just like water.
It is. What did you expect?
An astute observation. It is indeed.
Yes, well seen, Paimon. Indeed. What water, though? Is it the sweet water from Mondstadt? Or the sour water from Inazuma? Wait, actually, Inazuma's really clear. I don't remember. I've listened to his voice line like 3 times only.
So it's just plain old water?
What do you mean, plain old water? It's the best water you've ever had. Take a taste.
What did you think it was?
Water.
Since you're the Chief Justice and all, Paimon thought you'd prefer something more sophisticated.
It doesn't get more sophisticated than water.
This water is indeed very special.
Yes.
It would not be an overstatement to call it sophisticated.
Is it from the mountain tops of Dragonspine?
I believe you've already tried Fonta.
Yeah.
In fact, there are many other drink factories in Fontaine, including those that specialize in packaging pure drinking water.
Legendary. We like that. I have some right here beside me, actually. I'm gonna take a sip. Speaking of drinking water, stay hydrated, friends. I was told that if you were well hydrated, your odds of getting a 5-star and winning your 50-50 are higher. Believe it or not.
Said water is sourced from all across Tevat, including Mondstadt's Cider Lake,
I know.
Liyue's Chintsa village,
I know.
and Inazuma's Konda village.
You think I don't listen?
Here is one of their latest products. Water
Ooh.
from Sumeru's Apam Woods.
Dude, moldy water, love it. Any difference? They're all just water, aren't they? What do you mean?
If I were to comment on their mouthfeel, the waters of Cider Lake warm the heart. The waters of Chintsa village have a poignant touch. While one might call the waters of Konda village placid.
What the hell does placid mean?
Distinct differences exist between the waters of each area. You will appreciate their intricacies once you taste them carefully.
Sure.
Really? Let Paimon try!
Gulps it down without tasting. This animation is crazy. He's just staring her down. You just really sip down that really expensive mountain water like that.
What do you think?
What do you think, Paimon? Tastes like water. Yeah.
Nope. Paimon couldn't taste any difference at all. Isn't this just normal water?
No.
How regrettable. It seems like you still have a long way to go in refining your taste.
My turn, my turn. Let me do the Remy scene where he eats a little chunk of food and there's like fireworks. Remember that?
Hey, this doesn't have to do with refining our taste.
Yes, it
I'm
does.
pretty sure most ordinary people can't tell the difference. How did you do it anyway?
Just like me, he has a higher affinity to the element of Hydro.
Oh, could it be because you're the Hydro Dragon?
Yeah, what? Yeah. What else did you think?
We are allowed to bring that up, right?
No.
No one else is around?
Don't do it anymore, ever.
Paimon's been wanting to ask this for ages. If you're the Hydro Dragon, why would you become Chief Justice in human society?
Do you think there's a dragon society? I don't think so. Not anymore, anyway. Shrug.
Sorry. Paimon was just curious. You don't have to answer.
This water tastes delightful, tries to change the topic. Oh yes, this is the best water I've ever had.
There's nothing to hide. I was simply organizing my thoughts.
Okay.
I accepted this position because I wanted to seek out answers
Accepted?
to questions that have perplexed me.
So you were asked.
Questions? Are there really things you can't figure out?
I really feel like the more interesting part is that he was asked to be.
Many, in fact. But the one question that puzzles me the most concerns my own existence.
Okay, the music stopped. This is gonna be sad, I think.
In essence, I neither know why I was born in this form, nor do I understand where my long life should take me.
Interesting.
I lost many memories from the moment I was born. The primordial sea, for example. I can only vaguely recall its connection to me,
Yeah.
but I am unaware of what that connection is exactly.
Is there anyone who can answer those questions?
Perhaps the elemental dragons of other nations
Oh.
may have some form of an answer.
Oh?
However, they are scattered across all of Tevat. Abruptly visiting could very well pose an unpredictable risk.
Well, we're friends with one of them.
True. Some of them have very unique personalities, too.
You could say that.
I have been holding on to these unanswered questions for a long time. But there is one thing I've discovered along the way.
Yeah.
My emotions easily resonate with those of others.
Right.
Even I don't have the slightest idea what they mean.
That's a common problem.
My guess would be that there are at least some similarities between humans and myself. By observing their behavior, perhaps I could one day understand the meaning of my existence.
I see.
Have you made any progress then?
Perhaps, but I find such progress difficult to describe.
Sure.
As an outsider, chances to engage in meaningful interactions with others are few and far between.
Yeah.
That's why I'm quite thankful for this chat. Such opportunities are rare.
I love helping, it's fine.
Alas, time is limited. We should move on with our investigation.
Well, you have a long life. I have a long life. The little Melusine is safe. I don't think time's that limited at all.
Are we gonna continue reading these documents? Paimon's getting dizzy already.
Paimon's specialty is complaining.
I wasn't able to find any leads even after browsing through most of the documents.
Most of
While
the
we were on the
million?
topic of water a moment ago, another idea came to me.
Ooh.
Water? Do you mean...
Water? I don't even know her. Oh, sorry. The Fountain of Lucine?
That's right.
Oh, are we gonna hear about those? I've been shown when you go there and you mute all your audio except for the in-game audio, there's like screaming at the fountain.
The Fountain of Lucine is where all of Fontaine's waters converge.
Really?
It is the vessel of countless memories and emotions.
Interesting.
If there really were an organization attempting to use Melusines against me,
Yeah.
they should also hold an intense resentment towards me.
Oh.
Perhaps we'll be able to find some new leads by sensing the hydro element within the fountain.
Cool. Let's go.
Why didn't Paimon think of that?
Because you're a dummy.
Let's go take a look.
Why
Perhaps we
else?
should go. There shouldn't be too many people near the Fountain of Lucine during the evening.
Uh-huh. That sounds good. Bling. I got an achievement, I think. Again? Sausage. Tastes great for breakfast. That's what it said. I didn't make that up. 50k Mora. We are being treated out here. This man's been sitting here bored for so long. Yun, I promise I'll do your quest eventually. I need to catch up. I have a bunch to do. Hello. 1 kilometer away. It is kinda evening.
Neuvillette?
What do you want, Boileau?
Are they headed towards the Fountain of Lucine?
Yes. Indeed. I shall scenic walk. What do you want, Corneille?
I probably shouldn't disturb them.
Yes, that would be best.
I wonder what's going on.
It's over, Corneille. You guys know this French show called Corneille et Bernie? These kids have anything to say? Hey, it's me, it's Neuvillette, guys. Would you not care? I'm so spicy, though. You guys got anything to say? No? Turel? You're right. Hey, no one cares. No one cares that I'm Neuvillette.
Looks like we got lucky today. There's hardly anyone around.
There's so much chicken around, though.
What should we do next?
This chicken is standing straight up. That's impressive, nerd.
Traveler, can you still hear the voices from the fountain?
Not really. Should I drink more primordial seawater?
Perhaps leave the investigation to me.
Alright.
I need you to take a few steps back
Oh.
and keep a safe distance.
Okay.
A safe distance?
Cutscene?
Neuvillette, what exactly are you?
Give us a cutscene! Boof. Yes.
Oh, it's glowing.
Much chicken. It's not a cutscene. Ah, maybe it is a cutscene. I'm legally blind though. Don't watch this late. If you're watching this late, don't worry, I'll turn down the brightness for you a little bit. It's a long loading. As the fountain of the scene lights up, a wave of dizziness washes over you. That's cool, we've never had widescreen black text. That scared me. What just happened? Everything looks a little different than how they are normally. How they are normally? Everything looks a little different than how they are normally. English is that? I should continue forward and take a look around. But my chicken! This looks wild. Oh wait, okay, we're at a different fountain. Wait, are we? Can I? Oh, I can't map. I can't even press Alt to show my cursor. This is not the fountain of Melusine, it's further away. Okay. This looks amazing though. Dee, 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 dee. Hey. It's young Neur and Carole. Hey guys.
Thank you for bringing us here, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh.
The court of Fontaine is truly incredible. There's so many things I've never seen or heard before.
You're so cute.
I understand your excitement, but there's no need to thank me. Although I have responded to your wishes, it was not without personal interest. Melusine's special sight make them especially suited for joining the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Right.
I'm certain you'll become an indispensable part of Fontaine's detective force.
For example, blood. You guys can see that for a while, after it's cleaned up even.
I know, but I'm really glad to be of help. Not only can I repay you for your kindness, but also, it feels like my life has become a lot more meaningful.
So cute.
But a meaningful life also comes with its risks.
Fair.
It's definitely the safest to just stay in the village, but I want to see the outside world nonetheless.
Yeah.
In truth, I've never really understood the purpose of my existence, or what I'm capable of contributing to this world.
I feel that's a question everyone needs to answer for themselves anyway. There's no one that doesn't have this question, right?
For almost 20 years, we've stayed in our village without finding any answers.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we wanted to leave our village and look for the meaning of our existence elsewhere.
For almost 20 years, sir? This is like 380 years ago, is that what you were saying? Or is this 20 years before the 400 years? Because this is probably 400 years ago.
I understand your confusion. In fact, I feel the same way.
Don't we all?
I too came here for an answer to my questions about my own existence.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Could you tell us what we should do to fit in as you did? The truth is, many people threw rocks at us today and told us to go back to our village.
No.
It hurt a lot when they hit me in the head.
Uh-huh.
And I tried really hard not to cry.
Logically speaking, both time and effort are essential when different species attempt to peacefully coexist.
Even the same species,
It will be
believe it
a
or not.
difficult road ahead, with countless obstacles to overcome.
Uh-huh.
Different identities and ways of thinking all contribute to strengthening the barrier between one another.
Yeah.
Removing it will be no easy feat.
Bunch of dummies, I tell you.
There aren't many suggestions I can share, because just like you, I haven't fully integrated into this society.
Mm-hmm.
Despite my social status, I am still an outsider.
Oh, I see. Let's all do our best then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confident that we'll find the meaning of our existence one day.
Yeah, sure. And even if you don't, just doesn't really matter that much, does it?
I believe in you, but you shouldn't lose sight of the difficulties ahead. If you run into any trouble, I suggest that you inform Vautrin, the captain of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Yeah.
Huh?
Vautrin.
Is he the person I met in the Palais Marmonia earlier?
Heard about him earlier.
Yes? Do you have any concerns?
Oh?
That stone-faced human. He didn't even bother to look at me when I tried talking to him.
What a dookie head.
It's not like he wasn't interested in anything but work.
Right.
He is an earnest man. There will be plenty of opportunities to work together in the future, so please try to get along.
I know he's not trying, but you just try harder, please. Unfortunately, that's how you gotta deal with this kind of people. Oh, I'm still getting hydroed, and it's in color. Explore the nearby area. Hello. It is I. Lumine. Lumine from not Tevat, I think. Despite the flower being called in Tevat. Bad Rico, don't talk to him.
Hello. Can I help with anything?
I think you should try and find good Rico instead.
Thanks, but no need.
Oh. Well, that's a polite answer so far.
Oh.
I don't... Well, there's nothing sad about that. The little hop. Hey.
Hello. I'm Carol. A Melazine. Is there anything you need help with?
It's funny and it's cute, but at the same time, walking up to people and ask them if they need help, even if you're a human, you're gonna get answers like these.
Get
no?
away from here! I'm calling the guards.
Alright, maybe not. Well, actually, I feel like even if it was a human, some people would actually react like this.
Please, calm down. I don't mean to cause any harm.
Hard to say.
Alright, never mind. She a bitch. I changed my mind.
Yeah, we should probably stay away from these monsters.
What?
Haven't you realized? Strange incidents have been increasing ever since they came.
Wow. Clotaire, wait, really?
Why should we trust this species from who knows
Simone.
where anyway? I can't believe Neuvillette allowed them into the court of Fontaine just like that.
Stop it.
Exactly. That so-called Chief Justice even granted them official positions.
Uh-huh.
Not only that, but they're now responsible for investigating cases as well. I swear, there's some hidden agenda at play here.
The what is it, like theorists? Bro.
Go away! Quit acting innocent!
Okay.
I'm not leaving. I won't let you say bad stuff about him.
But how do you solve it then?
We joined the Maréchaussée Phantom and solved lots and lots of cases. We've never done anything wrong.
Solving cases? With Neuvillette in cahoots with you. You could have fabricated it all, and no one would know.
And to what purpose? Why would they do that?
So tell me, how can you guarantee that you Melazines aren't involved in anything that occurred recently?
How can you guarantee they are?
I...
Nah, this is unfair.
Didn't I tell you before? Don't go advertising if you're not a good talker.
What?
Vautrin?
Aside from spreading unjustified rumors, if you continue insulting members of the
Let's go,
Maréchaussée
Vautrin.
Phantom,
My
the
champion.
Special Security and Surveillance Patrol has every right to subject you to interrogation.
My king.
There have indeed been an increase in cases recently, perhaps due to the shifting currents of conspiracy.
That's what I was looking
understand
for,
your
conspiracy.
concern. However, there's been no evidence pointing towards Melazines being involved.
That's what I'm saying.
Even the captain of the security patrol is on their side.
You're the
Neuvillette's
problem,
newly
lady.
reformed police force is already corrupt to the core.
Clotaire has to be a reference,
How
actually.
can two completely different species possibly coexist?
Well, not if you behave the way you do. What the hell? Actually, what the hell? Hey, it's okay, Carol.
You heard that?
It's not your fault.
Yeah. I don't understand. Why won't anyone believe us?
I think they're scared.
There have been rumors saying that you were born from calamity, and that you inherently bring danger to those around you.
Nice. Why don't you make it a rumor that they're like lucky, that they're lucky animals? That'd be a way easier way, no?
There are countless negative rumors about you floating around in Fontaine.
Mm-hmm.
It's near impossible for you to become a part of this society. Best if you give up before it's too late.
Nah, don't say that. That's not motivating at all.
Monsieur Neuvillette said that we needed to put both time and effort in. I don't know how long it'll take, but I can at least try making my best effort.
You're a little champion.
I still want to try a little harder. Thank you for bailing me out earlier.
Aw.
Okay, I won't be taking any more of your time. I painted a lot of flyers last night, so I have to stay and hand them out to everyone.
Give them to me.
You're not gonna take them away, right?
I hope not. I hope he's gonna distribute them for you.
We'll hand them out together. The faster we get this done, the sooner we can head back.
I think he's I think he's good guy. He's just worried for her that it gets worse. I get it. Stop. The music's making it so much worse. Happy and sad music at the same time. In that sense, it is very French too. Hey, there's Nerve. Oh, they're all there. The gang, a trio. Oh my god, it's us. It's us. It's me and Paimon with Neur. Let me get this waypoint. I want to come back here in the future. There were waypoints back then already? That's crazy. Oh, I'm finding secrets, guys. I don't have stamina. I can climb infinitely. I'm climbing to the top of the world. Actually, I'm making it out of here. Do you think Paimon would say let's explore the area ahead of us later? Wait. Wait. What happens if? Have you thought about that? Oh! Nothing! I'm so tanky! Hey guys.
Monsieur Neuvillette, what's this?
What's happening? Let's see it.
Medals of Peace. Awarded to you and Vautrin.
Oh, legends.
Thank you for your continued dedication in the past 5 years.
5 years?
You've taken one small step forward in helping Melusines gain the trust of humans.
Let's go.
I think I'll pass.
What?
Hey, don't say that. We wouldn't have made it this far without you. It won't be long before Melusines begin living peacefully with the humans.
Right.
Just the thought of it makes me happy.
Are we at that point? I mean, I guess with this threat thing, not entirely, but most people seem to be okay with it. We're kind of in modern times.
Don't keep your hopes up. We've barely scratched the surface. There's
Right.
still a long way to go before that dream of yours comes true.
Mm.
You blockhead! Don't ruin the mood.
She's right.
Vautrin brings up a good point. The trust humans have placed in you is still very fragile.
Uh-huh.
Any small incident could undermine the hard work you've put in.
It's okay. It doesn't mean you can't celebrate the small wins.
Please be on your guard for the next few days.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
Okay, got it.
Oh, no. No, don't do this. Who are these two? Are they planning an assassination?
Medal of Peace?
Tibet.
Peace isn't going to give us back what's rightfully ours.
What is rightfully yours?
Are you sure we should do this? We're no match for Neuvillette, even with all our
Suave
powers combined. What if...
Is this just like the rich folk from Fontaine? Suave Goth has to be the craziest name I've ever seen.
Nah, not gonna happen.
Nah.
As long as he remains in his position, there's no chance he'd take us out personally.
So true, Tibet.
There are rules even he must comply with in the political sphere.
Okay.
Unless he wants to become an enemy of Fontaine.
Alright.
So quit worrying and just go ahead with it. I've already planned out the murder.
Quite literally,
Once we lay
huh?
the blame on the Melusines as the person who brought them to the court of Fontaine, Neuvillette will be left with no excuse.
That's messed up.
I guess you're right. Ugh. If he just left
What?
things the way they were, it never would have come to this. But he's forced our hand. Time to teach him a lesson.
What changed for you guys? Power, maybe? Why do they care? No! Run! I mean, run. We have to save. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a lot of people here. The murderer. Dude, the birds live again here. How could she have murdered
Melusines
someone?
can't be trusted. That goes for Neuvillette too.
Well, that didn't really work out for you, did it? No! Oh, these awful people.
What a joke. Get out of the court of Fontaine and don't ever come back.
Stop. I hate this so much. I hate it. I don't know how to out my emotion about this. Here's our boy, Vautrin. He's like, she couldn't have done that.
The results of the investigation are in, Captain Vautrin.
Let's see it.
Go on.
Yeah.
There is no direct evidence, but reasonable inference indicates that the ones controlling the situation are supporters of the old regime, whose interests have been undermined by the reform.
Wait. But this would mean that they know it wasn't the Melusines.
They tricked Miss Carroll into going to the crime scene and pressed charges against her. After that, they incited panic among the people in order to make Monsieur Neuvillette confess to his mistakes and yield up power.
What?
The guards were stopped by the enraged mob and couldn't intervene in time.
Oh my god.
Miss Carroll chose to sacrifice herself to pacify the situation.
You're fucking joking. Yeah.
And she called me a blockhead.
True.
A little investigation would have cleared things up.
I know.
Why didn't she wait until we'd established the truth?
Pressure.
She didn't have to prove her innocence like that.
Yeah.
The situation had rapidly escalated to a physical altercation between infuriated citizens and the guards.
Bro.
Miss Carol might have thought there was no better plan.
That is indeed something she'd do.
Captain Vautrin, should I present these results to Monsieur Neuvillette right away?
Yes.
There's no need.
Do it.
Notify the guards to restrict public access to all information.
Wow.
Restrict access to... Wait, are you planning to...
There's something I've never told Carol. I had a little sister named Ilaria who passed away when I was very young.
Ilaria. I feel like I've seen that name before too.
She's just like Carol in every possible way. Innocent, kind, always believing the best of people.
Yeah.
People like her are the most vulnerable to deception and betrayal.
Yeah.
From the moment I met Carol, I knew that she'd be easily manipulated by others. I kept a cold demeanor and tried lecturing her into giving up.
Yeah, that's probably... I mean, that's also not the way to fix it, though. Or, like, not the way to make her realize, I think.
Looks like she was unfazed by that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes. In fact, some of her spirit must have rubbed off on me instead. Because I, too, began working towards that pie-in-the-sky dream of hers.
Sounds great.
I should have known. Those cowards don't have the guts to confront Neuvillette.
Uh-huh.
They even avoided causing trouble for me. They were after Carol all along.
Yep.
Can you understand how I feel? Right now, there's only one thought on my mind.
Uh-oh.
Only through bloodshed can their debt be repaid.
Yeah. Feeling of revenge. Definitely not the right angle, but I can imagine the thought.
I understand, but I'm certain Monsieur Neuvillette wouldn't accept that as a solution.
That's why he's not allowed to hear it.
That's exactly why we need to keep this a secret. Give me a list of suspects.
No, no.
What happens after this has nothing to do with any of you.
Whoa.
I will take responsibility for everything.
Holy shit. And he's just walking off. And he's like, yeah, all right, I'm not going to try and talk you out of it. That's nuts. That's nuts. This is so well done, by the way. The walking around, fading in, fading out, flashback, really cool. What was on the menu today? Not for other usage. Continue reading. The damage previously caused an accident during the staging of the final battle. White Armada has been repaired. Defense of Poisson, but this is the... You forgot to make this the old one. Kinetic Energy Engineering. For details, refer to AOCF. You guys don't forget, that's the code right there. It says scribbled graffiti. No one will stop me from finding the Ordo's secret treasure. Alright. Well, that wasn't updated. I thought maybe there'd be, like, news about what happened back then. But nope. Oh.
Did you know? They're hearing a major case today. And the criminal is Captain Vautrin of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol.
Oh, it's happened already. Okay.
Apparently, he resorted to personal measures to seek revenge for Carol and settled the score with the group that framed his friend.
Whoa.
Hey, why aren't you saying anything?
Why aren't you? Oh, it's bad Rico. No, I told you to go to speak to good Rico.
I'm thinking...
Look there.
We should try our best to bail him out when the trial commences.
Okay.
Bail him out? Why?
Justice.
Shh, keep it down. Haven't you realized? Both Vautrin and Carol are Neuvillette's most trusted subordinates.
Uh-huh.
After everything that happened to Carol, Neuvillette's guaranteed to do everything he can to keep Vautrin around.
Yeah.
Besides, now that the old regime has been uprooted, Neuvillette's status is secure as can be. As long as we redirect public opinion, Neuvillette will be able to give Vautrin a reprieve. The benefits are endless.
And the benefits? How are they benefits for them? I'm out of this loop.
Sought vengeance for his friend for a valid cause. This represents the justice he upholds. Please think about it. If the same thing had happened to you, wouldn't you feel the same way he did?
Good Rico?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. My name is Prüm.
This whole thing started because of those despicable cowards who levied false accusations against Carol.
Damn.
How could Vautrin be declared guilty for seeking revenge?
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mr. Vautrin is innocent.
I wouldn't say innocent, but...
He's innocent.
Wow.
Order.
The people actually influenced that thing too?
I acknowledge your arguments. Vautrin, your revenge could be seen as a form of justice.
Could be seen.
I understand your decision. Which is why I cannot help but feel regret. Even grief about the judgment I must now impose. Personal justice does not equate to justice as defined by the law.
I know.
To execute your plan for revenge, you abused your authority and conducted informal executions. Your actions have thus violated the law.
Yep.
Therefore, you will be declared guilty.
There has been a thing where he disagreed with the
What?
With the thing before. The Cardinal.
That can't be! Monsieur Neuvillette, please give this a little more thought. He has done so much for Fontaine.
Everyone's gasping.
Vautrin, my friend. Is there anything else you want to say?
My friend.
Neuvillette. What have I done to deserve this? I've closely followed every one of your orders. Can't you see?
Yeah.
Everyone in this room believes that I'm innocent. Why can't you just let me off?
It's his job.
Is this what justice means to you? Answer me, Neuvillette!
You heard what he said. He gets the This is so difficult for no reason. Of course, murdering those people is supposedly, but you murdered people.
Order. Since there have been no further objections, the Oratrice will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vautrin.
Oh, let's see it then.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr. Vautrin will be declared guilty.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, it's a really weird, difficult situation.
Monsieur Neuvillette.
Goodbye, Vautrin. That's crazy.
This all happened because of Carol's naive ideas.
Oh, did it make the connection to Melusine's even worse?
How can different species peacefully coexist anyway?
Oh god. There's always one reason to blame someone else, right?
Hey, stop missing out!
Ah, chicken. Oh, thankfully the smell of raw chicken brought me back.
What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
What was that?
Apologies, it seems like my memories got the better of me.
Yeah, I saw all of it.
I tried my best to suppress the power of Hydro within myself, but it seems like it still caused the emotions within the fountain of Lucine to boil over.
Yeah.
Due to my negligence, the overflow of emotions and memories must have affected you as well. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Wow. The Hydro Dragon is more powerful than Paimon thought.
What did you think? What do you mean?
Anyways, the last time we came here, the Traveler only heard voices from the Fountain of Lucine. No emotions boiling over or anything.
I think it's a raw chicken. I'm tripping. No, but how did she think that the dragons aren't powerful? From what we heard in the Archon quest, Archons got their power, and it's like a small chunk of the local elemental dragon's power, right? So they're much stronger than Archons, or at least at full power used to be.
It is as you said. This might be because I am different.
I'm also different. I'm hella quirky.
It is not only the fountain. I can sense emotions from all waters in Fontaine. Rivers,
that's so cool.
And even the rain.
Imagine he has, you know, his E works like Nahida's, but when you use it on water, you hear thoughts of said water.
That sounds awesome!
We've been in shock a lot in Fontaine, I feel.
But I rarely ever do anything like this. Emotions carried by water are always chaotic and disconnected.
Yeah.
As an outsider, having my mind occupied with irrelevant memories isn't exactly a pleasant experience.
I feel that a lot. I 100% agree with that. Weirdly enough, it seems like most people disagree. The memories I saw were related to you.
Which ones?
From when you brought Carole to the court of Fontaine, or you declared Vautrin guilty. Smile.
It's fine. I prefer not to speak of those memories. That does not mean I am deliberately hiding them.
Right.
It was a coincidence, but perhaps it is a good thing that you saw everything in that form.
Sure.
You should now understand why I believe there to be a conspiracy behind all this.
Yeah.
These two cases are much too similar.
Sure.
I felt like I needed to do something.
Okay. We haven't found who yet.
I'm starting to lose track of what you're saying.
If you didn't witness any of those memories, I totally understand.
Don't leave Paimon out of the conversation. Paimon wants to help too.
Leave her out, leave her out.
Then let us get back to the point. While I was investigating the fountain, I discovered something strange.
A second ago?
I did not sense too much hatred towards me within its accumulated emotions.
Okay, but...
However, I did find some resentment directed towards Kiara.
Huh.
If I remember correctly, it seemed to be related to a smuggling case.
Yeah, well, we saw that.
I don't know what caused this to happen, but it seems like there won't be a shortcut to finding the organization that may be pulling the strings here.
What do you mean? We found a paper in... what?
Oh, didn't we read about that in one of the documents?
Yeah. Oh, we didn't tell him?
You've read about it?
Yes.
In that case, the resentment should have come from that incident.
Let's hurry up, quick.
Huh? What
Oh,
are you
no
doing?
way!
I was just about to look for you at the
No
Palais
way.
Pneumonia.
Dude, I was actually about to say, because we were talking about her father's case, and I was like, man, I'm so sad that Navia is just completely gone from Act 3 and 4, and now she's here. So good to see you.
Navia, nice to see you again. Is there something we can help with?
What's up?
I've heard some things, but I'm not purposely asking around or anything. Don't worry.
Okay.
Rumors are abroad that someone's scheming against Melusines, and that you're investigating the case.
Well, that really took about a day to come out. Thanks, Charlotte.
So I told the Spina di Rosula to keep an eye out for leads.
Oh.
We've had unfamiliar faces showing themselves at the Fleuve Cendre lately. Maybe you'll find the suspects among them.
Yeah. Sorry, I was too intrigued by how you were going to pronounce that.
Thank you. Where did you hear about all this?
So raw.
The Chief Justice out on investigation, accompanied by the Traveler from afar.
No
matter how you conceal your whereabouts, there will be countless eyes watching you.
Right.
You talked to Kiara, but didn't ask her to keep things secret. People curious to know asked around for information.
Right.
Then it was only a matter of time before word of the threatening letter spread all across Fontaine.
Right. Well, I forgot. I kind of blamed Charlotte for no reason. I forgot Kiara herself. I could just spill all the beans.
So that's what Charlotte meant.
Uh-huh.
Indeed. I did not expect that this could be kept hidden for too long, but the rumors still spread faster than I imagined.
Yeah.
You know, it could be because you attract more attention than you think.
That's definitely a part of it.
Anyway, any progress with the investigation?
A little bit.
The suspects who threatened Kiara might have to do with a certain smuggling case, but it is still uncertain if there is in fact another party behind all this.
She's always there with the investigations. Maybe a bit sus. Maybe she's bad, actually.
We are planning to return to the Palais Mormonia to revisit some details.
Yeah.
And identify the senders of that threatening letter.
Hey, quick question. Do you guys say details? I always say details. Is that wrong? Am I saying it wrong? Is it details?
All right, then I'll round up the Spina di Rosula and follow up on their progress.
So we're gonna see you again?
Wait for my word. Ta-ta.
Ta-ta. I've never heard that before. I might start using it. Ta-ta.
Do you think there'll be any
Where's that from?
now that the word is out?
Well, the people that did the bad things are probably more like expecting us. So that's bad.
I have already considered that possibility, and I do not think that there will be any. As a matter of fact, once the word gets out, no one would dare to harm Kiara in broad daylight.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. People will now know, and like everyone will have eyes on her as well. That's a good point. Just so you guys know, the origin of the phrase tata apparently appears in around 1830, 1840. It was an informal way of saying goodbye in British English. Now you know. Tata for now.
What is more important is how the case is perceived by the public. 400 years ago, they chose to side with the old regime and direct their resentment towards the Melusines.
True, but now this actually might be good for us in public opinion.
I hope the same won't happen again. Let us head back to the Palais.
Well, someone threatening to murder her is probably, like, it will win the people's hearts, no? Oh?
Strange. What are these people doing out on the streets so late at night?
I don't know.
Did something happen? Let's take a look around.
Good thing that we're not teleporting because I need my chicken. It's right there.
Have you heard? Someone's plotting against a Melusine. This is 100% the truth. Even the Chief Justice is investigating in person.
All right, let's hear, Cornet. What is it good or bad for Melusines?
What? That's it. Who's been threatening Melusines? Show yourself!
Serrurier, this is a cool name. It means, it's like the lock guy. I don't know what it's called in English.
Our enemies are lurking in the shadows and won't
Herbier.
easily reveal themselves.
Herb guy.
But no amount of hiding will keep us from finding them.
Let's go, champs!
That's exactly what I wanted to say. The guards have already begun to take action.
They're on our side.
We can't just stand by and watch. Think about how much we owe them.
Aww.
Now that they're in danger, how can we just sit back and do nothing?
The sacrifice was worth
Everyone,
it 400
please
years
stay
ago.
alert to your surroundings from now on. If you see any suspicious persons, report them to the guards immediately.
Yeah. It's so quiet.
You've been following me this whole time.
Oh.
Did something happen?
Ooh.
We were informed that.
Nope. We just finished our shifts and happened to be strolling by.
You think they're just protecting her?
Have you had dinner yet? Why don't we check out the new items at the dessert shop together?
This isn't a good time to be out and about.
Oh, they're mega hungry though. Delphine.
Come on, don't act tough. I bet you're hungry too.
All right, let's go buy a cake or something.
Oh, I'm so
You
jealous.
shouldn't ever skip meals, especially if you have another shift scheduled for later.
More. They're all protecting them.
Let's keeping an eye on the situation. This is the perfect chance to get promoted.
Oh.
We gotta make sure we give it all we've got.
Awful reason, but I guess he's gonna help.
Seriously? Were you planning to shirk your duties if Neuvillette wasn't involved?
Hey, Bruno's keeping him on his toes.
Relax, I was just playing. We've worked together for years now. If something happened to them, I'd be haunted by regret for the rest of my life.
Sus.
That's more like it. We should stand guard until the criminal has been caught.
Aw, this is so wholesome, actually.
Fight me instead, you cowards!
Have you heard? Even the special patrol came to help.
I'm seeing it.
Shh, look. Isn't that Neuvillette? I think he's looking at us.
No.
Looks like there's nothing to worry about.
That's so cute, guys. Wow.
This is truly wonderful.
Yeah.
So, wanna go over and say hi?
Yes.
No, I should stay where
Come
I am.
on.
My appearance could give rise to unnecessary commotion.
It'd be so cute, though.
Let us stick to our plan and return to the Palais Mammonia.
Okay, but
The
wait.
faster we uncover the truth, the better.
Sure. Yes. Wait, I didn't take fall damage. I have 1 health from that jump. It's okay. Lots of chicken here to heal back up. And maybe we can talk to all these people as well. Extra lore. No. Leave me alone. I've had enough flashback memories. I don't want to sob yet. Maybe it'll happen in the future.
I must keep the Melusine safe.
I just can't sit back and watch.
Let's go, Chads. This guy's standalone, though. Serrurier.
No one can stay hidden on my watch.
You do have the rogue look. It looks really cool, actually. Now these two boys.
All this reminds me of a rumor I've heard.
Oh.
What rumor?
I've heard that the emblem on our hats didn't always look like this.
Oh. Wait a second. I thought it looked like the badge.
A long time ago, Melusines weren't a part of the design.
Wow.
The police emblem only included the scales symbolizing the law.
I see it now. Yeah.
The emblem was redesigned later on to commemorate a Melusine's sacrifice.
Stop. I'm actually gonna sob. So she did make a change.
That must have been a long time ago.
Yeah, I know. 400 years, dude. So her sacrifice was maybe worth it in the end. I'm gonna start boiling low. Boil. A case did occur after all. Wait, most stories here don't have happy endings. Yeah, true. Yes, you are right. I don't think his reputation can be based solely on our Archon. Nation of Justice. Fontanians must have their own justice in their hearts. That's what's happening right here. Teachings of justice, thank you. That's wonderful. I'm gonna need those at some point, I'm sure. I got my chicken. Let's go. Alright, ta-ta. And I don't even know if the saddest part has happened yet. Look for the sus documents. I got you, Chief. Chief Justice. Udex. Udex like a Pokedex. There's more on this table now. The smuggling case. Let's see it. Yes. Indeed.
The smuggling case was solved by the joint forces of the guards and the Maréchaussée Phantom.
I know.
This is the one.
Yeah, I know.
The list of involved suspects should be... found it.
All right, this is gonna be a crazy twist, guys. Let's hear it.
What does it say?
Who is it?
The principal offenders Domenico, Inica, Yuna, and others have been caught.
Okay.
They have been sent to the fortress of Meropide following trial.
But
Those with close connections or mutual interests with the offenders, but who did not participate in the case, will not stand trial.
I want to hear the names.
Among them, surveillance of Essin has ceased on account of his good behavior.
All right.
All other personnel remain on our watch list.
Who are they?
So many names. Is the one who sent that threatening letter to Kiara on the list?
Yes, there is something suspicious about Essin, to be precise.
Essin. But wasn't that supposedly the one that was not being watched anymore?
It seems like he's closely related to the core members of the smuggling case. And he moves around without much restriction.
Let's go ask Navia.
Monsieur Neuvillette,
Oh.
someone claiming to be from the Spina Dorsala just checked in with us. He said, and I quote,
He said.
"We have located the suspect.
Oh my God.
They're chatting at the cafe."
No way. Tell me it's... Oh, I forgot his name. I forgot his name. Is it Poisson?
We've only just figured out the suspect's name.
Well, it doesn't take much to be suspicious.
I too am perplexed. The cafe isn't too far from here. We should head over and take a look.
All right, let's go. Meet up with Navia. But they said a guy from the place. So it's either Melon or... Oh, how can I forget Poisson's name? I keep wanting to say Laurent, but it's not Laurent. It's Melus and Silver. Melon and Silver. Hopefully we get to see them. If Navia gets a personal quest as well, there will definitely be... Oh yeah, I see them. It's the whole ass gang! It's all of them! What if I just attack them? Oh, fuck. I thought I got caught. I got the bad ending. Hey, Nav.
Hey, Navia, we're here!
Shut up, Paimon. I guess it is less suspicious to be like this.
Whoa. Check out all these people.
Shut up.
Hey there, are you Navia's friends too?
Shut up.
These are the people who have had recent dealings at the Marechaussee Phantom. They're usually hidden in the Fleuve Cendre, but I sent for someone to invite them over.
Okay.
Invite them over?
Yeah.
Exactly. Now, I heard there's great coffee here, and so I asked them if they'd like to come and have some.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's our pleasure to be guests of the Spina di Rosula.
Udino.
I've wanted to have a meetup like this for ages.
Messina. Oh, I love being outside.
Something feels off.
I know what you're on about.
But, oh well. Let's get back to business. Is there anyone called Essin here?
Essin?
Yes, that's me.
Huh.
You're Essin?
Oh, I thought he was running away. That was hilarious, actually.
Yes, monsieur Neuvillette.
Did you write that threatening letter to Kiara?
Did you? And don't make me ask twice. Essin, I want a yes or a no.
I did, but I was just following orders.
Were you now?
Orders from whom?
Mm-hmm.
Domenico. He was my boss.
Domenico.
I couldn't disobey his orders.
Domenico.
Domenico?
Knew it.
Where is he now?
The fortress of Meropide.
Really?
Well, I'm afraid even the Spina would have trouble looking into that place. Looks like you'll have to make the trip yourselves.
No way.
This was as much as I could do.
Not jail again.
You've done more than enough. I am extremely grateful for your help.
Let's go, Navia.
Leave the formalities for
Our
later.
queen.
You should find Domenico first.
Deal.
If he really is the one setting up the conspiracy, it'd be best if he's exposed as soon as possible.
Uh-huh.
Alright then, let's head to the fortress right now.
Moving. Teleport me, my boy. Oh no, current quest. I have to oh no, unfinished comedy. Oh, that's a big world quest I have to do soon for the Explorer. Which also is gonna happen soon. I want to continue this quest. Hey Nav, thanks.
Please escort the remaining guests back to the Fleuve Cendre. I appreciate your help.
Me?
Yes, boss.
Oh, I was gonna say, what the hell? Oh, they got guards there. That's who you guys are.
That was a close call.
Yeah, you think so?
Are we really in the clear, though?
No. I'm also eavesdropping on you and heard everything. Do you guys see anything?
Please escort the remaining guests.
Oh, Navia.
Yes, boss.
Okay, she's... Yeah, that's fair. I get it. It's my bad. Ta-ta. I'm really trying, guys. No way? Sausage moment? No way. A sausage
Monsieur
moment too?
Neuvillette?
Oh, Monglen. You're the receptionist.
Am I seeing things?
No. Dude, this is crazy. This quest has so many people involved. Oh, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Welcome to the Fortress of Meripede, dear esteemed guests.
Thanks, sausage. We're back! We've never left, we mean, because we've been jailed. Haha.
Oh, a greeting from none other than the Duke himself. Guess we made a name for ourselves at this place.
Uh-huh.
This isn't anything new. I figured you had important matters to discuss when the two of you, not to mention the Chief Justice, showed up.
Yeah.
Let's assume we've gone through the pleasantries and cut right to the chase.
That sounds amazing. You tell Sausage about the threat letter Kiara received.
I do remember a thing or two about Domenico.
Yeah.
He once attempted to round up the other inmates and instigate a protest.
How'd that go for him?
Who does this guy think he is? Paimon hopes nothing came of it.
I beat his ass.
He once attempted to, I said.
Yeah.
Meaning that it was over before it even started.
Yeah.
And now he's threatening Melazines, is he?
Apparently so.
To be honest, Domenico doesn't seem like much of a conspirator. The fact that the three of you bothered to personally investigate raises a flag.
Uh-huh.
Is there something else going on behind the scenes here?
Oh.
He's got the same concerns we do.
Yeah, who would have thought?
I am concerned about this incident because something similar has occurred in the past. I wish to meet Domenico in person and have my questions answered.
Yeah.
That's an easy one. Let me think. I think he's at...
The fighting place.
Did I hear someone say Melazine?
Oh, God.
What happened?
That Siege Queen's involved, too. No, go away. You're gonna be worried.
Siege Queen!
A Melazine named Kiara has received a threatening letter.
Yeah, and we're investigating. The person who threatened her seems to be imprisoned here.
I think the best thing to do in a situation like this is talk about it out loud in a prison courtyard. What do you guys think?
Really? Is Kiara gonna be okay?
Yeah, we're protecting her.
There's no need to worry. Clarande is protecting her as we speak.
Oh, yeah, true. You know her as well.
Well, that's great. But if the criminal's still... Is there anything you can do about this?
We are currently trying to.
Ah, head nurse. Do you require me to personally deal with the criminal? Writhsley. Okay, I get it.
Sausage?
I'll bring Domenico to you. That's your only demand, correct?
Cup of tea. Go a cup of tea. A little bit of honey, you know?
Think of it as more of a humble request. I'm here on my own accord, not to formally transfer a criminal for trial.
Uh-huh.
I urge you to set aside any concerns. Thanks for the trouble. Consider me in your debt.
Oh, that was quick.
Whoa. If Paimon were you here, Grace, Paimon would take this chance to ask for something really important.
Really? Are you serious, Paimon, right now?
Well, were I still a criminal, I'd probably ask for a lighter sentence. But I'm sure Monsieur Neuvillette would reject that. But enough jokes.
Were I still a criminal?
Bring him to you.
All right.
Make yourselves at home. Our dear head nurse has mentioned you quite a few times, so I'm sure she has a lot to say.
Interesting. That's crazy.
Please go with me to the infirmary.
Nah, not the infirmary. I hate the
Watch your step.
infirmary.
There's some pretty dark areas, so make sure you don't trip over anything.
Alright, I've lived here for 2 months. I know what it's like. Bren, finally, my second welfare meal. I haven't been back here since the quest itself. Wealthy meal, let's get it. It's this floor. You gotta walk all the way across. They made this so unoptimally. Alright, see you in half an hour once I've made it to the other side of prison, which I always find my ass in. I swear I'm the good guy. That's it. I've cracked it. The clue?
Did Neuvillette just walk by?
No, it's Lumine. This is Neuvillette.
I must have been mistaken.
Yeah, you're crazy, dude. You're actually nuts.
Now that I think about it, I can leave this place soon.
Yep.
Huh?
She actually turned around.
I'm Oriole, a member of the Mutual Aid Network.
Oh.
Is there something you need?
You're voiced. Oh, and I can't even interact with you any further. No, I think we are the bad guys. That's what it comes down to. That's why we're in prison all the time. We're actually evil. Backflip. Boom. Made it.
Please rest here for a moment.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and would anyone like anything to drink?
Tea with honey.
Paimon's not that thirsty, but thanks anyway.
Paimon's saying no to a drink?
Thirst is a warning sign that you're dehydrated, which means you have to drink up even before that.
I know. Yeah, my dad's always said that. You have to drink before you're thirsty.
I'll bring you some tea. I'm sure you'll have a lot to talk about.
Champion, I knew it.
Typical Sijuin.
Mm-hmm.
Concerned about everyone's health as always.
Why are you making it sound like a bad thing?
Why aren't you two saying anything?
The criminals we passed by earlier.
You noticed them too. The badges they wore on their chests.
You're joking.
Quite familiar.
I saw it on the lady that was saying like, hey, how can I help you? And as I saw it, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna mention it. There's no point.
Familiar? Paimon didn't even realize they were wearing them.
Yeah,
But
I did.
both of you say so. Let's go ask them about it.
You're not exactly a sight for sore eyes around here, so I'll go ask.
That's not a bad idea. I will stay here and wait for news from you.
You know, I actually saw the badge, and I actually considered saying something about it. Oh, he's walking away. Are you gonna sit down? No. I saw it, but didn't really look like much special, though. Like
I place great
little
trust in Wriothesley,
V?
so I rarely visit the fortress of Meropide. However, exceptional circumstances call for exceptional measures. I hope I didn't cause him too much trouble.
He's probably fighting. He's probably kicking his ass right now. I'll go as me, otherwise people will be confused. Here's this guy.
Anything you need?
See, it's kind of a V, kind of a root sign. The badges you're wearing.
Oh, this? Are you interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
Perhaps.
What's that?
We have a very long history, going back as far as 400 years ago.
Oh god. You know, I talked to this guy a bunch during the Archon quest itself.
We have never had many members throughout our history.
I know.
Nor do we have much of a reputation.
I know.
But everyone treats each other like family.
I see.
Helping each other is our purpose. At the same time, we seek to maintain just dealings as much as possible.
Uh-huh.
Sounds like a pretty neat organization.
Right.
All we want is to defend ourselves. None of us have ever committed serious crimes, and we're not especially powerful either.
Mm-hmm.
We're at a natural disadvantage here in the fortress.
Okay.
But people won't give us a hard time if we stick together.
Sure. Interesting. Here's the guy where you can join them, Midoro.
Interested in joining the Mutual Aid Network?
I know this because I talked to him a
If you'd
billion
like to
times.
learn more, here's our flyer.
Thanks. Help each other. Do all you can to further justice. Do not detest just judgment. The above are 3 principles of the Mutual Aid Network. All are welcome to join, and membership is free. There are no compulsory group events. The Mutual Aid Network encourages members to do what they are able, including, but not limited to, cleaning, exercising, tutoring, and studying. It is hoped that all Mutual Aid Network members will, during their time in Fortress Meropide, face up to the crimes they have committed. Encourage each other, support each other, and welcome the future together.
Our slogan may have evolved over the centuries, but our goal has remained unchanged. Here, this book is for you. You're welcome to come and sign up anytime.
They really want us to be suspicious of these people. I didn't get a book. You lied to me. Oh my god, I got... Nah, but you're trolling me.
You two look kind of familiar.
We did just talk to each other. The badge you're wearing.
It's the symbol of the Mutual Aid Network designed by our first president.
Uh-huh.
From what I've heard, it's based on something called a Medal of Peace.
Right.
I've never seen one of those medals for myself, though.
A Medal of Peace. So it is... You're the group made by the guy.
The first president of our network was an amazing person.
Yeah.
Powerful as he was, he never used his strength against anyone.
Okay.
He encouraged the weaker criminals to stick together and look out for each other.
Was he the guy that killed all the people that were against Melazines? I forgot his name.
All of us have a lot of respect for him.
I think it might have been him.
We should have gathered enough information. Let's head back and talk to Neuvillette.
He is sitting now. Stood up, nice dude.
Did you manage to gather any intel?
Quite a bit of it, even.
The people who wore the badges belong to an organization called the Mutual Aid Network.
And their badges were based on the Medal of Peace.
The design was inspired by the Medal of Peace. Have you seen any of those before?
He's handed them out, even.
I personally crafted 2 of them myself.
Mm-hmm.
They were awarded to Carol and Vautrin.
Yeah.
Carol's
Vautrin, that's
medal
his
was
name.
destroyed in a fire. The only one that remains should belong to Vautrin.
There it is.
Oh, so the network was inspired by...
Yep.
Monsieur Neuvillette, His Grace has requested your presence in his office. He's found Domenico.
That was easy.
All right. Let us talk to him first and get to the bottom of this situation.
That is crazy. I'm tired of the amount of time we're spending in jail, though. I really hope, if Sausage does have a low quest, that we don't have to spend it in jail. Maybe finally he gets to go out one time. That would be nice, don't you think? Get some fresh air. Let's see it. Who is this guy?
Allow me to introduce this fine gentleman, Domenico.
Hey, Domenico, what's up, brother?
Why don't you explain everything to him?
Yes.
Neuvillette?
Yes.
What do you want? What are you gonna do? Kill me?
Yeah, that's what we came here for. Say your goodbyes.
Calm down.
Tat-tat or whatever.
To ask you a few questions.
Ta-ta.
Was it your idea to send that letter to a Melusine?
Oh? Yes.
Hassan has already confessed, so there really isn't any need to keep hiding.
Mm-hmm.
That idiot! I can't believe I trusted him.
Well...
Let me ask this another way. It was your idea to send that letter, correct?
No, it's actually my boss.
Yes.
Wow.
Who is pulling your strings?
Oh.
What?
See? I made it as a joke, but it's real.
You're not trying to frame me for something I haven't done, are you?
No.
It's best if you realize the gravity of your situation. The Chief Justice of Fontaine has been personally investigating your case.
Yeah.
I assume your previous attempt to incite unrest at the Fortress of Meripede has something to do with this as well.
Uh-huh.
I admit I acted on impulse. I'll tell you the truth. But before that,
so
you
many
must ensure
layers.
my safety.
Like onions and ogres. Fontaine has so many. Fontaine is based on Shrek, I think.
I can do that.
You see, we're all reasonable people here.
I like these two.
I only intended to do some small business at first.
Uh-huh.
Someone contacted me about delivering some goods and promised me a generous sum of more in return.
That never arrived, I bet.
After making a few trips, I was suddenly approached by the Maréchaussée Phantom.
No.
They accused me of smuggling prohibited items, and I was put on trial.
Right.
But I refused to accept any of that. The ignorant can be rightfully absolved from guilt, right? Well, I suspect that someone got me locked up here so they could get their hands on my goods.
Oh.
And then you decided to take revenge on the Melusines? Over that?
I like this is what I was wanted to say as well. Ignorance is not an excuse, by the way.
My initial target was Neuvillette. Everyone in the Fortress of Meripede was declared guilty by him after all. So they must more or less hold a grudge against him, right? If I could get them to strike back.
Guarantee safety from who? From Neuvillette, because he's about to beat you up.
But for some reason, no one wanted to team up with me.
Haha.
That mutual aid network in particular.
Ah.
What did those nobodies even gain from trying to challenge me? Seriously.
Okay, so they're the good guys. Thankfully, I was scared that he would have flipped the script and become a bad guy, but he was still a good guy.
In the end, I had to redirect my focus onto Melusines to salvage things.
You're a piece of dookie.
I recall that Kiara was the one who confiscated my goods for inspection. So I asked one of the more approachable guards to send a letter, claiming that I meant to contact my family.
What a piece of duke.
But the letter was in fact addressed to Essa.
Essa.
I requested that he write a threat letter to Kiara and force her to resign from the Maréchaussée Phantom.
Didn't work.
Am I to assume that the claims you've made are your own thoughts? Have you been in contact with any suspicious people recently?
No.
Is it true that all members involved in the smuggling scandal have been caught?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
And that's all I know.
Well, okay. What a lame ending. That leaves so much room for spice.
Sigewinne, please take him back to the detention center. I'll deal with him later.
Uh-huh. Being guided by a Melusine as well.
Monsieur Neuvillette, you were concerned that there might be a shadowy faction looking to capitalize on the delicate situation with the Melusines to stir up greater chaos?
Uh-huh.
Yes. I experienced a similar incident in the past, so I had to be prepared for any possibility.
Right.
And how long ago was this incident?
400 years ago.
More than 400 years.
You might be overthinking this.
Well, better be safe than sorry, sausage.
Time can change a lot of things. Everything's different now.
Things are a bit different.
What do you mean?
Well, there's trust in the Melusines now.
400 years ago, you and the Melusines you brought to Fontaine were the outliers in society.
Uh-huh.
But in the present day, if someone were to threaten the safety of the Melusines, people wouldn't just sit back and do nothing.
We know.
I trust that they would make different choices from before.
We know.
That's right! We saw lots of people standing up for Melusines on our way back to the Palais Mermonia.
Monsieur Neuvillette, the Melusines are a species you introduced to Fontaine. How the public treats them is also reflective of their attitude towards you.
Right.
When people refused to place their trust in Melusines, it was because they were still on the fence about you, their unfamiliar Chief Justice.
Sure.
For almost 500 years, you've conducted every trial with impartiality. You made the right judgment each time, regardless of whatever nonsense went on.
Uh-huh.
people no longer have any reservations about you and even consider you a symbol of the law.
Pretty badass.
Right now, your every decision will impact all of Fontaine. In other words, you've gradually transformed the whole nation.
Ledge.
Paimon gets it now. No wonder no one wanted to join forces with Domenico.
Tragedies like that won't ever happen again. Yeah, right.
I am undeserving of such high compliments.
That's not true.
From my perspective, I have simply been fulfilling my duties.
Yeah, well, your perspective do be kind of dookie sometimes.
It isn't anything special or worthy of praise. I'm simply fulfilling the promises I've made and searching for answers through my judgments.
Fulfilling the promises you've made is definitely worthy of praise, though.
It is unnecessary to hold me in such high regard. The complexity of human emotions and willpower far exceed those of mine. As a matter of fact, I believe that you are the ones who deserve my respect.
Nah, bro, stop it with the cheese.
There's no need to be so modest.
Yeah.
The current state of affairs says it all.
What he says.
You're no longer that outsider you were before. Even if you wished to investigate something on your own, many would take the initiative to lend you a hand.
Yeah.
I must say that you've made a fair point.
Finally. Finally he admits.
Thank you for clearing my doubts. Now that the case has been settled, I should get going.
What a soft ending.
Huh? You're leaving?
Yeah, what else do you want him to do?
And so soon, too?
Yes.
Why not stay for a cup of tea?
You actually have to. You can't say you're busy. You thought this task would take longer than it did. You have time for a cup.
Thank you for the offer, but I know how this place works all too well.
What do you mean?
While some are here to redeem themselves, there will inevitably be those who harbor resentment towards me.
Well, wait, you can drink tea right here.
The less time I spend here, the better. My presence could very well result in an unwanted disturbance.
All right.
In that case, I'll have to insist. I still have 2 more things to say.
Please, go ahead.
First of all, as a reward, I would like much Sumeru exquisite tea.
The first is about the guard who helped Domenico send that letter.
Oh, right.
I know of what you speak.
What is it?
The guard was indeed deployed from the Palais Memornia's staff. However, as I mentioned earlier, I visited today on personal business. Therefore, I leave that matter in your hands.
That's an easy way to shove that off your plate.
Well, that makes things a lot easier.
You're not going to...
Hey now, don't let your imagination run wild.
Alright, just making sure,
Those from up there have a tendency to sympathize with others. However, down here, such thoughts will put you at high risk. I'll have a chat with the guard and remind him to take precautions in the future.
That's good.
I see no issues with that.
Great! That's one thing out of the way.
I want to hear this other thing.
What's the other thing you wanted to say?
The other thing was born from my own sense of curiosity.
Oh?
Now, I've heard that you investigated the mutual aid network. Is that right?
How'd you hear that so quickly? That was like 10 minutes ago.
Yep. Neuvillette thought their badges looked familiar.
And they did.
I noticed the small gang as well when I first took over the fortress of Meripede. They were not great in number, but every member always made sure to stand up for what was right.
Oh, this is so sweet.
I've looked into their founder, Vautrin, who once stood trial and was sentenced to imprisonment in the fortress. According to existing documentation, Vautrin remained disciplined throughout his imprisonment. He had never once engaged in physical or verbal aggression.
Vautrin was a legend. Although what he did was messed up. But he was still a legend. I don't know, it's so hard to say. What he did wasn't right, but it was for the right thing. You know what I mean?
In other words, how he presented himself in prison was very different from his behavior in court.
But even his behavior in court wasn't that crazy.
What?
Doesn't he hate Neuvillette?
During his trial, I could sense that his feelings were complicated. He appeared to be full of resentment. And I believe he had every right to feel that way.
But he understood as well. And also him being bad after siding with the Melusines would give them an even worse image.
Perhaps he had been putting on an act.
Ooh.
An act?
An act?
Neuvillette and Vautrin had a close relationship as superior and subordinate. Vautrin must have known that the Chief Justice would make an impartial judgment. Thus, the more resentment he displayed, the clearer it would be to those present that you were upholding justice.
That's legendary. But murdering all those people still wasn't optimal.
And to those who had been sitting on the fence, Vautrin's act was a very meaningful one.
Right. What a legend.
That's all from me. Does anyone else have anything to say? Now's your chance.
He said it like it was something for him, but it was actually two things for us.
I don't have anything to say.
Yeah.
Apart from expressing my gratitude, that is.
Sausage, you cute, man.
Well then, let us head back. No need to see us off.
Thanks, Sausage. We'll see you around. You're a little champion, you know that? People can change.
Please, take care.
You too, boss. I like him. I like most people in Fontaine. I can't wait until the Archon changes. Oh, just slow walk. Let's have some rain.
Trial is something I rarely bring up in conversation, but I have always felt deep regret for what happened to both Carol and Vautrin. The words he spoke in court often replay in my mind, as if urging me on to do something.
Right.
But Risley said he never resented you, right? Isn't that a good thing?
I believe I now understand what he wanted to tell me. I feel conflicted about those words. How should I describe it? Surprise, relief, fear, and regret.
Yeah.
But this blend of emotions has led me to finally understand some things.
What is it?
I would like to hear your thoughts too. What do you think of me?
What you mean?
Paimon agrees with everything Risley said.
Yeah, Sausage is right. I agree too.
As Chief Justice, every single one of your trials makes an impact on Fontaine. What do you think, Traveler?
What do you want me to say?
Hey, any comments?
Hey, stop screaming at me.
What I really think is...
Hey, calm down now. With this music and us speaking, it's so stupid how we speak so little that every time we do, I get emo from it.
Every trial you've ever judged has left its impression on you. And that's what makes you who you are today.
Stop. And now it's gonna start raining. As a Hydro Dragon Sovereign, pronounced it Sovereign, Neuvillette still thinks of himself as an outsider due to his identity. But so much time has passed since then. Perhaps the lines between him and humans have long since blurred.
That is indeed a reasonable assumption.
Were you reading my thoughts for a second there?
As I said, I find it difficult to express my emotions because I cannot fully understand myself. But I trust your judgment. Since some time ago, I have begun to notice the changes that have occurred upon my person.
He's such a cool character.
These
honestly.
changes were not due to any specific occurrence, but emerged as a result of time itself.
Hey, I said as we were leaving the jail, time changes people.
I will try to contemplate this further. Thank you both.
We really just went out there and started speaking, huh? Really? Oh! Oh, no way.
It's raining.
Shocker.
Oh, no. Paimon forgot to bring an umbrella. Come on, let's hurry before it rains harder.
I can see what's about to happen. We're going to get some cake together. It's going to stop raining. Huh? Another flashback? This is so... no.
It's raining again? I've had enough of this weather.
There go my travel plans.
Did you read the news this morning? Quick, put away everything
What was on the news?
clothesline.
This is like real life.
Rain going to stop?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Oh.
They're planning to reanimate the monster. We have to report this to the Chief Justice.
The monster?
The Fortress of Meripede. It's a good place for me.
What? I think he's just...
He owes me so many answers.
Neuvillette?
Remembering what shaped him?
You could say he's the real symbol of Fontaine's justice.
Watch him closely. He could be trouble.
Whoa.
How can two completely different species
You think?
possibly coexist?
Because of the rain?
Show yourself!
You will see much in the human world, from the delightful to the depressing. And one day, when you have dwelt among humanity long enough, you will be placed to bring judgment over all as a spokesperson for Fontaine's past. Good morning, Monsieur Neuvillette! The rainy season's almost over! The skies are supposed to clear in a few days!
I hope you find time to enjoy the sunny days ahead.
Oh. I didn't know what to say. I was just kind of enjoying it and sobbing. He smiled. Damn. Don't give me more. I can't handle more.
Is the matter resolved?
I think so. Dude, the whole gang is together.
Yep, we found the person who sent that threatening letter. Risley said he'd keep a close eye on him, so the Melusine should be safe now.
Ah, I need a moment.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's not wonderful. I'd rather not need a moment.
Sorry for dragging you all into this.
I have a tear that's itching my nose. That's how bad it is.
There's no need to apologize.
Hey, they're all here for justice too.
Yeah, you didn't drag us in. We got involved of our own accord.
By the way, where's Kiara?
Probably just back on duty, no?
At the Palais Mermonia. More than 50 people to protect her.
Of course.
In the bushes to look out for danger.
Wow.
I was worried that the excess of protection would make her feel uneasy.
Yeah.
So I asked her to stay inside the Palais.
Smart.
It's very safe in there.
What a relief.
Oh, that's so
Looks like the
stupid.
dust has finally settled.
Uh-huh.
To celebrate this joyous occasion, Monsieur Neuvillette, would you be interested in an exclusive interview?
Say no.
That's not how you celebrate.
That's what I'm saying.
I will consider it.
That means no.
Really?
Psych.
Of course. My schedule is full for the following weeks, but I should be available next month.
This is so bad. I feel like people see me like this. Yeah, I should be available in maybe 6 years or so.
Come up with questions during the intervening days, and I will answer them to the best of my ability.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, and cream.
yes! Thank you so much, Monsieur!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must head back to the Palais and issue a communique to publicize our investigation results.
Neat.
I hope it will assuage the concerns of all.
Yeah. Wow. There's more I have to go back to?
Oh, an exclusive interview! Am I dreaming? What should I ask him?
I don't know, you're the journalist.
Don't let anything hold you back. Make the most of this opportunity and ask away.
Yeah?
I agree. He'll decline any question he can't answer anyway.
True.
So you might as well give all of them a shot.
And he's not the kind of guy to hold a grudge. About a question, anyway. Dude, the queens! I can't believe it. So many kings and so many queens in this arc. How can you not? How can you not at least sob once? Can't help it, guys. I'm always way too emotional when it comes to these. And the loud music plays, and then there's a little bit of rain, and their smiles and sad faces are just too much every time. Oh, that's so funny. Little Kiara. She's still napping.
Kiara?
Hello?
Monsieur Neuvillette? Sorry, I accidentally fell asleep.
No need to apologize.
It's quite all right. I'm here to tell you that we have caught the sender of that threatening letter. You're safe now.
Let's go.
Thank you, Monsieur. And thank you too, Traveler and Big Sis Paimon. Everyone's been so nice to me,
Aww.
so I've always felt really safe.
Winning.
Do you remember Domenico? He was the sender of that letter.
Right.
Let me think.
I don't think it matters.
My memory isn't that good, so I easily forget things. By the way, I saw Carol in my dreams just now.
Really?
Where's she gone, by the way? I haven't seen her in a long time.
A long story. I don't know if you should be honest about this one or not.
In my dream, she looked really happy. She held my hand
Stop.
and said, Kiara,
Stop.
our dreams have finally come true.
That's cute.
I can't remember what our dreams were anymore, and I don't know why. But I felt really happy too.
Yeah.
I can sense your joy. It is indeed a delightful moment.
Monsieur Neuvillette, are you happy too?
Of course.
Oh, I almost forgot. Am I allowed to go out now?
Yes.
I promised to model for Alof.
Oh, true.
Of course. Off you go.
Ta-ta.
See you next time, Monsieur Traveler and Big Sis Paimon.
Take care, Kiara.
See you next time.
She hops away. I love it. That's so good. Yeah. Yeah. The remains of the past day. Wow. Alright, you were right. I sobbed. I didn't expect to. I was like, nah, there's no way. I'm not gonna sob this time around. But I still did. I can't help it. Oh, the reply. Away for personal reasons. We'll be back in a day. What has Farina answered? Personal reasons? Oh me, oh my. Has our Chief Justice finally come to his senses? If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You should follow my example and go out more often. You need to get to know your people better. Even if something unfortunate happens, you'll still run into lots of unique characters along the way. What do you think? The human world isn't too bad now, is it? It sounds nice. I want to believe they have like a way deeper relationship / connection than what, like, you may think so far. I don't know. You're right, bud.
I really can't fathom what goes on in her head sometimes.
Farina? Farina? Yeah, I get what you're saying. She definitely doesn't realize all the stuff you gotta deal with and all the different things that could occur if you were to go outside. How do I get the sun to shine in my face? WikiHow. WikiHow it. I don't like the lighting here. I'm going outside. Bye, Neur. Take care, bud. Did you just despawn? No. Well then. Friends, what a quest that was. Pretty deep, pretty cool. Getting some more backstory on how the Melusines ended up in society, I guess. Only took 500 years. Anyway, I wanted to thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you still enjoy them. I can do more story videos, of course. It's also nice for me to make them at the moment with all the stuff I want to do. I will be streaming a bunch of Halloween stuff on Twitch as well if you want to see that. Probably going to cut this. And yeah, I love seeing more about Fontaine. And so far, everything has hit for me. Everything's been a success, except for the Archon. But I still believe at some point. Look at Liath walking around all safely. It's so cute. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon with freminet building, probably, and exploration, and all the other quests. There's so much more. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Lots of love, and take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.